Hello, Shalini. How are you?
Hi, Mini. I'm good and hope the same for you.
Yeah, very well, thank you. And
Wonderful.
it's a pleasure having you here after the event.
Same here.
So, so we finished with like fifth edition of SIAL India, right? And
Yes,
like we've been working together rigorously and with full energy and zeal for past 5 months together. And
absolutely.
it was really nice to see the overwhelming response at the event. So, Shalini, having said that, I would just request you to share some insights about the event, like what was different this time, and the key highlights you could share about this event, and we could share with all.
Sure. So, as you already know, Mini, that SIAL is here in India since past 5 years. We have just concluded a very successful fifth edition of SIAL, which was co-located with Wine Expo. So here, the very unique thing that we present each and everything from the F&B industry under one roof. So starting from, food, packaging, products, beverages, alcohol beverages, it is something which you can get everything under this one show. Plus, the kind of market exposure and networking opportunities which these two shows present is remarkable. First of all, this is a lot of business opportunities along with the diverse participation, because this is one of a kind show which is international in percentage. If I would say 70% international and 30% domestic, so which presents a very good umbrella, wherein we talk about business opportunities beyond the boundaries of a country. So we had more than 30 countries participating in this show, and it was amazing. We had a lot of business and networking opportunities. And as far as the key highlights are concerned, this again presents a very good arena where we include almost everything to discuss the market insights, to have the industry professionals discussing about the trends and challenges. Then we have a lot of smaller events under this exhibition. To highlight a few, we have SIAL Innovation Awards, which again, focuses on the innovation in terms of recipes, technologies, products, manufacturing, and distribution of such products. Then moving forward, we have master classes, which comes under Wine Expo, wherein the who's who of industry, they talk about the industry trends. Then the tasting happens. The master classes, they go all 3 days of the exhibition. And then we have conferences happening on the floor, wherein the industry professionals again, they talk about the country relationships, the kind of trends, the kind of challenges which are there in F&B industry. Plus business opportunities are there. It is not only the showcase, but also networking, business insights, a forum of discussions, knowledge, tasting, global reach is one of the very important aspects. Then education, seminars, a lot. I can talk like,
Yeah, I
but I
was
think we should
about to
move to
come
another.
to that. I was about to come to that conference part, but you already covered. So
Yeah,
thanks
yeah,
for
yeah.
that.
So,
So
the conferences, they vary year to year depending upon, what is the current interest and trend in the industry. So we invite, speakers from the industry, those who are national and international. This year, European Union was the region of honor for this exhibition. And they had a very specific conference held on the second day of the event. And the EU Agri Commissioner himself was here to talk about the agri-food sector, explore more about the agri-food sector relationships between India and EU, the 28 countries which comes under EU. So that was huge. It had a lot of, interest coming in for people, and it was really very nice, very interactive.
yeah, so that was huge. And one more thing which I found very interesting was the venue. So this time it was conducted at hosted at Yasho Bhume, right? And it
Yes.
was very well organized. It was a feel awesome experience there. So would you like to shed some light about that?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, moving from the heart of the city to Dwarka, that was obviously a very big decision which we took, but then it actually landed up with a very, very good decision, because we had a lot of footfall, and the kind of experience which people had at the new venue is uncomparable. It is absolutely amazing. the kind of facilities, the kind of whole
Right.
environment, the kind of infrastructure, and of course, the internal metro station inside
Correct.
the venue was one of a very good point for people who were reaching out. Again, the proximity to airport is one of the very primarily it helped people who have come internationally to visit the show, and towards the exhibitors also, because we had a lot of international exhibitors. So for them it was an ease to come to the venue. it
Correct.
is it is amazing, and it's going to be even better in the coming years.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
of course it will, I'm sure. And how do you see, like, how does SIAL India and Win Expo also? So how do they contribute to this food and beverage industry sector in India?
So when we talk about the F&B sector, and we discuss this in relation to SIAL and Wine Expo, I should rather say that it is about the F&B sector worldwide,
Right.
because again, this is an international show. um, in terms of the trends, in terms of the challenges, in terms of the innovations, and the kind of changes which are required to happen. The discussions for those things happens at SIAL and Wine Expo, I should say. So people gain valuable perspectives on industry challenges and opportunities. They stay updated on the latest developments in the food sector, the kind of panel discussions which we have, the kind of interactive sessions which we conduct. They actually help the overall professionals to do better in this industry. And this actually helps for the international business as well. So the developing of those international relations and businesses happen at the site.
True.
So this kind of thing is, this happens at both the show, and these are the prominent platforms, I should say, for the businesses in F&B industry to explore myriad of opportunities and establish valuable networks. We also conduct B2B meetings during the show. We
Okay.
host international buyers, so that they can come and they can actually decide on the spot about the products. They do visit the facilities as well post the show. These kind of things are also arranged by us. So I would
Okay.
say that these events provide a very conducive environment for
Correct.
establishing strategic partnerships and securing distribution deals, initiating collaborations. This is really
Certainly.
great. Yeah.
Certainly. And so I will just quickly wrap up with the very obvious question. How do you think like 10 times helped you with this? Like we were, together for last 5 months, as I said. So how do you think like the response from 10 times? Because we also incorporated badge and all this time registration process. So it was quite streamlined, I believe. So and would you like to share your experience? How was it?
So I should say that it was really great to work with 10 times for our these shows. You know the market, you know the industry, and we worked hand in hand. We were seamlessly aligning the objectives, which was making people aware and getting them to the floor for actually be the part of the show, which we have very successfully done. The kind of response which I have got on site also, because we had the registration counter which was separate for 10 times. A lot of people came in and they were like aware about the show. They were ready to explore things. They were all business people. So it was really great. I really appreciate the kind of support which I have got from you and the whole team from 10 times. It actually helped us a lot, and it benefited the whole industry by connecting the event and the attendees in terms of collaborations, and in terms of being present there for the opportunities. That was really great. Thank you so much, Minnie.
So the feeling is same for you. Thank you for your time, Charlie. And like we hope to connect again for your next
Sure.
edition, other shows as well.
Absolutely.
So Millipole India was also one of it that we did.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
it
hope
was a
to
very
connect again.
successful show. The
Yeah,
first of a kind, which had military, police, and the overall homeland security of Asia
true.
Pacific. And there also we could have you, on board for helping us at the last moment. And the
Yeah.
awareness was really specific, and it was good. I must say that.
Thank you so much. And it was very overwhelming. And I wish you all the best, Shalini.
Thank you, Minnie. Likewise.
Okay, pleasure having you here. Thank you so
Same
much.
here. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.